to give you some of the intuitive messages, like always. I'm here to give you messages like last week did, and uh, many of many messages which I've received this week. And let's get into the message, good people. First of all, let me start by giving you the background story of what actually happened. Of what actually happened, good people. This is right. Um, this past week, yes, I think it was last week, Saturday or Sunday, somewhere there. Um, okay, it was last week, yeah, the whole of last week. I was experiencing something, and this is what's happening. During the day, I was feeling okay. During the day, I was fine. I was fine. But at night, when the night came, now I'll start to feel as if something now is wrong. I'll start to feel as if I'm I'm sick. Feel like even my throat is kind of sore. You know, that's how I felt, good people. I felt like maybe I'm catching flu. But during the day, I'm 100% okay. And based on that scenario, I didn't understand it, but it came to my realization. I ended up realizing this. I've realized that there is a situation that someone is going through. Someone, I don't know, but if you are watching this video, that might be you. My intuition told me, my intuition told me this. It said to me, there is someone who is actually okay during the day. There is someone who is okay only during the day. During the day, everything is fine. During the day, the person is very happy. During the day, the person is actually doing well. But when the night comes, trouble begins. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that person is. But if you are watching this video, it's either you are that person or there is someone you know. This person is actually not okay during the night. During the day, they seem okay. But the person is not that during the day they are okay or he or she is okay, but he or she is pretending as if she is okay. She's giving, the people trying to hide it from the person uh, surrounding him or her, which means uh, because during the day a lot is happening. Maybe you are communicating with people, you are with your friends, you go out, you dance, or you do whatever you do, or you are working, you are overworking. Okay, so it is not easy for you to just end up thinking about certain things. All right, so even with this person, the same thing is happening. The same thing is happening during the day. At least they are having so many distractions to keep them away from thinking too much, overthinking. But when the night comes, they are alone. Then the reality now starts to kick in. And when it kicks in, they are thinking about you, or they are thinking, or it is, let me put, maybe it is you who is thinking about this other person. Then that is why there was chaos of the night. There was so much happening at night. It felt like during the day, I'm okay, all right. During the day, I felt okay, and there was nothing wrong with it. But at night, I felt like my throat, it's sore. I felt like now I'm catching some flu. Hmm. How strange was it? I know someone would say, but the bacteria is more active at night. Yes, but I could feel that because after realizing that uh, that was the message that I was receiving, then I was just okay after that. I was just okay. I never ever um, experience those symptoms again at night, which was a clear indication that this is actually an intuitive message for someone. That, my friend, there is someone who's actually thinking about you at night. And this person wish to communicate with you. The reason I was having a blocked throat chakra, the reason I felt like something was blocking my throat, this is because there are words which need to be said, but they cannot come out. The person, every time when they is planning to talk to you, they are scared, and some of them, they might even be embarrassed to talk to you about whatever that is bothering them. I don't know what the situation is. I don't know. I'm not prophesying you, but this is an intuitive message of what I felt um, from the whole experience. So I was supposed to make this video a week ago, but I tried to come live, but I couldn't come live. I couldn't get to live. Why? Because every time when I was trying to be live, then um, I started to experience some challenges because the message was not ready to be sent out. The message was not yet confirmed. But as I was busy um, during the week going out, I was attending this program this week, and now it's the end of the week. I'm free. That's why you see me here. So as I was going there, our facilitator confirmed this message because each and every time from Monday until today, which is Friday, our facilitator was reading us scriptures from the Bible each and every day. Before we started with a sermon, like whereby we were just singing and praising God. Then after that, we start with our workshop. Then the message which she read, it was about weight. It was about weight. I just want to show you what was actually happening. It was about, she was talking about weight. Weights create. With weights you change. Uh, just pay attention to the things you say with your tongue, because everything that you confess with your tongue, it end up manifesting. And she said, everything that you confess with your tongue, it will become a reality in your life. That was the message which she was talking about. I think it's somewhere from the book of Ephesians, the book of James. Uh, yeah, some of those messages are from there. And even from the book of Genesis, where she was mentioning, in the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word is God. You see? So, which shows how we create with our Word. Because in simple terms, um, in the beginning there was the Word was with God, and the Word is God. Um, One thing we need to understand is that, um, every one of us, every one of us, okay, need to understand this. There is what we call a word, and there is what we call God. But the Bible said the word is God. Remember, who is God? God is the creator, which simply means with the words you are saying, or with the words you are saying, you are actually shaping or creating your reality. With your word, you create, because simply God is the creator himself. So you are actually creating with whatever you are saying with your mouth. So there are words which somebody wants to say to you, but they fail, or they find it hard to communicate those words to you, because they don't know, with whatever it is that they want to say to you, how will it make you feel? Or are you going to reject them? Are you, if maybe it's a breakup, okay, if maybe it's a breakup, are you going to forgive them if they've wronged you? Are you going to invite them back into your life? But there is a kind of a chaos. This kind of chaos is more serious at night. It's more serious at night. I don't know who is supposed to get this message, but this simply is the message. But you will feel it within you if this is actually your message. But somebody is thinking of you. Maybe there is a situation that actually happened. I don't know what happened, but whereby two parties ended up, um, maybe in a particular conflict, or a fight, or a misunderstanding between two parties. And this led to these two parties going their separate ways. And now, one of the parties, because there was ego there was the effect of ego and pride. When it was time for them to confess and to admit that, okay, I'm wrong when it comes to one, two, and three, they decided that I'm not gonna do that. I will wait for this person to come to me. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, or didn't go according to plan. Now, they're starting to realize that actually I was the one who was wrong. Actually, I am the one who who was wrong. That collective was actually one of the greatest people I can ever imagine. They were so great to me. They were so good to me. But one way or another, I sabotaged the connection or the relationship I had with this person. It might be a friend, might be your ex, I don't know, maybe a family member, which maybe there was a misunderstanding of some sort. But one of the two parties actually know and understand that they were wrong. And now, during the night, because they actually miss being around you, they miss talking to you, they miss um, way you used to be closer together. They actually want to talk to you, but it's hard for them to communicate the words to you because they don't know how are you going to react to whatever it is that they have to say to you. But there's something someone is trying to say to you in simple terms, but they are failing to effectively communicate. And this is bothering them at night. At night, they are crying. At night, they are trying to numb the pain within them. But they know that one of the best thing they can do is just to come and talk to you. My my beautiful people.